Okay, sir. You can continue, sir.
Am I audible, sir? Hello? Yes? Am I audible, sir? Hello? Hello? So anyone please respond, I am audible or not? Hello? 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 Sir, I am audible? Please someone respond. Hello? 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 Sir, Vishnu, sir? Oh, okay, oh, hello. Yeah, so this is Dr. Mallikarjun Rao, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government City College. So now today we are in class 3 in sales and advertising and sales management. So in previous two classes, we were discussed regarding these basics of advertising and what are these four P's of marketing mix. Like in last class, we were discussed this. What are the advantages, limitations of television advertising? But today we are going to discuss the remaining part of advertising. After the television, the second advertising type is the radio advertising. So this radio advertising, so this radio advertising now is very popular in older days. So most of the older days now, without those TVs are not available. The people are using these radios for serial purpose and also some other way of conversation, radio talks. In earlier days, in the traditional days, it's very popular of radio talks, all these. But nowadays also, some radio channels, FM 99.9, Red FM and Radio Vici, are the good examples for live radio, in the morning hours, wherever they travel, the evening hours, and evening hours, the uh, people are people are reading these traffic updates and news updates or any changes happening, anything more changes happening, like they're giving the live radio types of radio advertising also this. In between, they are explaining the products. Right? The radio mentioned 10.5, like they say that giving the advertisement will be some cosmetic products or dresses, right? Into 1 to 2 seconds update they're giving, and in between they're giving you songs or giving this sports update, news updates, political updates, or election result updates, future updates, like they are giving the live radio types of that. In between, the product advertisement also given. The second type of advertisements are sponsorship. Right? Some of events, the radio channels also offering these events sponsored by so and so company. No, these are will be sponsored. This program is sponsored by so and so organization, so and so product. Like if Red FM offering Red FM channel, they say that now we are promoting the Ola or other products. See the sports, sport products, right? Or see that this event, these programs sponsored by these educational institutions, medical colleges, like their events are conducted uh, through uh, through this radio advertising also in between. The product stop. The product stop can be either a straight read of your advertising message or a read through incorporate multiple voices, two, three voices, and very effective of what? The jingle. Jingle in a short, catch in the song about your company, whatever company is there. Product spot also is giving the one kind of these trade advertisements. See that what are the reasons, what are the advantages for radio advertisements? So first and advantage is radio sell immediately. So very easy to majority of the customer like listen their favorite music FM channels, and whenever going the cafes and returning back or going for shopping, even just relax at home. Now each radio is very high and see that uh, that too without requiring any audience to buy and as usually. Visual is not required. The second is radio sales everywhere, right? Radio sale is nowadays, no, when you buy a car or when you buy a station, it's by default the ratio is inbuilt, and anytime you can listen this talks, and whenever comfort you can listen the talk. No, radios are sell everywhere around the world. The cost is very less compared to buy television or other equipment. See that in mobile phones by default, like no radios are easily move one place to another place, and the cost is very limited. The radio channels also by default the apps is available. If the channels are installed, see that Kuku FM like the same should be. Radio sells with intimacy. So radio has personal touch and deliver messages with intimacy is there. And this is see that the media communication between like friends, neighbors, relatives, so that are delivered with human touch is there. See that we can't see that kind of human touch in television advertising. Hence, the advertisement from these channels very high in impact. At the same time, the radio escape advertising occurs. See that the television and newspapers see that this edition one-third page, two-third page, the cost is different, and prime time the cost is different, and other time it is also different. So different times different kind of costs are there. But radio, I think there is no cut. Radio has well escaped, spaced and add and spot thing, spot thoughts, making it relatively very clustered manner. So radio is a very cost-effective medium. Compare newspaper and a television. So this cost is very limited, and we don't want to require that kind of video making cost. And voices, see that background color, all this not required. This is the voice message, and see that this voice is very effective to modulations and very easy to create an advertisement app, advertisement video to promote the company products. The reach is nice, but frequently sent. The newspaper, TVs are the rich media compared to radio. They reach varying number of people. Psychologists tell us that the customer need to be exposed to advertising messages at least 3 times before it begins to uh, finish. So most local business people can't afford the necessary 3 times plus frequency at effective advertising demand and except on radio. So radio is a reach and frequency medium of anyone can easily afford. Like radios targeted advertising sense, see that if our target audience, our targeted IT employees are those that are working in a bank, some white collar jobs. See that when they are traveling in cars, we pinpointing our targets. The target customers will sell. The companies can give the advertisement for the time easily understand and equal attention and weightage as okay compared to print media. So radio advertising is also very comfort, is a front and center in this listener attention and when the advertisement is on the air, right? And see that the radio is active medium in active society. In a positive and passive form advertising simply listen this merchandise or tell us the product available. The radio is an active medium so capable to selling the emotions, creating demand, and selling the company products. So like these some of the major advantages of radio advertising. At the same time, there are some limitations also there in radio advertising, right? There are some radio limitations also available. So radio advertising, we can't be the color, and those people doesn't have this radio. They can't buy, they can't listen, they can't see the product, and there is no impact of the colors and future. Just we have imagination, but like uh, so, some companies can offer for giving advertisement the product through radio also. Now we'll move to one more type of advertising. It is print media advertising. Print media advertising. So in print media advertising also very popular. Very popular. Print media advertising is a very often to advertising that the user psychologically print media such as magazines, newspapers, and to reach customers and business customers or prospectors they can publish. So advertisers can use digital media such as some banner ads, some mobile advertising in social media to reach some target audiences. So like different kind of advertisements are there, newspapers and weekend special, right? And see weekend, the Saturday and Sunday, the people are spending time in a family. Say some of these real estate companies, they give this weekend special issue for giving the advertisement and newspapers on only weekends, right? And this is the season for education institutions, and they are giving the advertisement. Whatever the courses offered, who are these students are successful in their institutions. So like the newspapers and the weekend special also there. So business newspapers also giving some separate editorial columns, and in between there is some advertisements also there. So consumers and the trade magazines, see that the consumer, I'm saying mutual funds and retail association and retail industry. So like every industry has publishing their own trade magazine. So indicates in that what are the changes happening, what are the success stories, and what are this model of business, and taking the opinion of these company CEOs at the same time users. So like they are giving the advertisement in trade magazines also. The third one is billboards and posters. See that in the print media, wherever these train station, bus stations, and buses also, see the metro also, they're giving this billboard and posters. So wherever the heavy crowd are there and busy town, centers have been potential to reach a large group of customers. So direct mail. So sometimes either the companies can send this letter to a letter or brochures, a postcard to the customers to see that today we received one uh, direct product to these Simple soap promoting the products. So like that and print media selections of how we can select the print media. So there are various types of print media out there, out of which is the company may select the suitable print media get use this promotion of this company sales. So like now we move to what are these merits of print media advertising. The first one is viewed as a credible. So right, print media is very credible. Why? Because it gives us a page and product features and either what are these advantages. Like it's easily viewed and it increases the company credibility of giving the print media. Right? The second advantage is ability to craft a message with saying a power. So if I did this car company, they're giving this print advertisement in newspapers, are giving any brochures, like so it creates it's creating the ability to power this saying the power, right? High recall value. See that if you see that if watching a television or listening a radio talk, the span is very less, but the recall time is very difficult. But in print media, we can see that the recall period. We can see that when I'm traveling the metro, I see the advertisement and spending the same advertisement 1 hour, say 40 minutes. So I will easily to recollect whatever the advertisement the posters in that train. Right? You see, I spent waiting for train, bus in these stations. It will take 15, 20 minutes. I have seen that board and see, oh, this is the product. These are the features are there. This like is that you recollect this print media advertising. No interruption. So see that in radios and also television, the interruption is there. Is the power cut. See that in between it gives advertisement. Whereas this case, there is no interrupt of this products. There is no interrupt the products, interrupt of the advertisements. See that no one can disturb, so it will continue. So it's a very good advertising channel for some companies. It is called print media advertising. So now we move to what are the disadvantages or demerits of print media advertising. So first and foremost is the competition for attention is there's and nowadays the people won't there's the print media advertising is facing a competition for over the TV channels and TVs and radios, online videos. There's so many out there the people spending of less time for print media. The companies are changing their changing this. See that earlier in the pharma, see the fertilizer companies, they are writing this whatever the paints are the rural villages, people easily identify these agriculture products, but now it's not there. And print media require longer lead time, but it will go slowly. It will take longer time to lead. Uh, it will require longer time. Print media requires multiple exposures. So see the multiple media has multiple see the which print which magazine and what is the time, how much the space is there, what kind of colors we required, what is the environment of cost. So many parameters also affect for print media advertising budget. Proceed cautionary with media selection. See how we can select this which either in creative media, so which type of print advertising you're going to give in the wall painting, see that are giving brochure printing or newspaper printing or magazine printing or any pamphlet flyer pamphlet printing. So which one is that? reflecting all this. After this, we will move this very popular one is uh, so far we covered television, radio, and print media. Now we move to online advertising. So world is a global village. So due to the technology and information is your hand, information is wealth. So online advertising refers to using websites, other online ventures, right? So online venture as an advertisement media. So in other words, advertisement internet. In online advertising, the promotional messages appear on the screen of online laptop, desktop, tablet, smartphones, and smart TVs. So this type of advertising has existed for since ever in the internet started. Internet sta- uh, stated become very popular. So online advertising is the same thing as a traditional advertising, except it's continuously more complicated in completing because of technological, right? So there are different types of online advertising. One is text ad. So text ad. So a text ad is some text we can gain hyperlink. So text ad commonly appear inside the text or nothing but the block. Just you can click and see that a separate piece of text will be from the uh, posted. So that kind of advertisement also there. So second one is display ads. So wherever this program is running on, going on, or whenever this uh, TV shows or YouTube videos are going on, and then the display ad will appear uh, alongside the content. In most cases, they contain the promotional material relevant to this theme of the web page. See, I'm searching for, I want to buy a car, searching for car. Some of the display, by default, these advertisements also appear along with. So banner ads, so the web page. So banner also very popular. So they were extremely popular. We can see that the web page or app also there. So the banner ads, whatever this there. So native ads. So native ad is a piece of writing that appears in a online publications. So it's just like a part of an article. However, it is not. So it is paid ad that advertising has placed. So the aim of a native ad, just like any other advert, promote a series of products, see that the sponsor or messages. So that kind of blogs, whatever it is there. Affiliate links. So URL link, whatever this affiliate username and giving this, getting the data and sending the messages. So affiliate program also there. So through online, is that anyone want to buy a product and the link will appear, just click and it. If they want further information, they need to fill this link. See that they ask for email and mobile number, further detail. Then the customer can get a link. If it's open, you'll get the total information. Like it is called affiliate link. Social media apps are there. See that the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So there are so many type of social media ads are there. So these social media ads easily communicate the customer about the products. So app ads are there. So there are so many advertising apps is also available. There may be a native ad, text ads, or display ads, or a combine of one or two. So this type of advertising has become increasingly more popular over the past few years. In other words, it will be upswing in the market trends. So video ads. So video ads also appear before a video page online, and the video start after the ad is viewed. So it is like YouTube and video, Hotspot, Hotstar, Amazon Prime, Netflix, such as becoming a more common nowadays. So in fact, the video ads are just like traditional TV ads. However, the advertisers can monitor the effectiveness of a video ad better than a TV ads. So the advertiser can monitor the web traffic and the consequences of the web viewing. So like email ads. So email ads appear as a text display ad or need to add an email for advertising. Having a direct line of communicate with individuals is great. So, so like these are some of these advertisement types in this online advertising. Now we move to SMS advertising. So this is also uh, very popular. So some of the companies they send messages to the customers about the product, about the offers, about the discounts through SMS. So companies may send a short piece of information or subscribe worldwide with the help of the bulk SMS services to increase the brand awareness or build trust with this audience. And there are some advantages are there in this SMS advertising also. So announcement promotional. So if any company launch a new products, see there's any new features added, new version is there. So say that again the flash sales, a special offer, see the Ramjan offer or Diwali offer or Pongal offer, or see the weekend offer or Akshaya Tritiya offer. So prospective customer, the customer may be mentally prepared for uh, actual launch of a new products also there. So promote events. So SMS also publicity is used to channel of promoting events. Uh, promoting events being organized by the marketers like SMS services can be RSVP. So, uh, like there are different types of sending SMSs also through email and sometimes well also. See, I'm giving one kind of simple example for happy birthday, Nicole from this Charity Blue. So this is one kind of these SMS advertisement. See that in so far we have received so many SMS advertising in our mobile phone day-to-day life, right? And there are some advantages in this SMS uh, advertising. So improve customer services. So help the business, the client to open up and dedicated to channel of interactive customer servicing using SMSs. So in case of digitally enabled marketers, so chatbots are there and use it for conjunction with SMS. That customer services can be more effective compared to others. So through SMS also we can interact with chatbots, the data will be recorded and our problem will be solved. So high interaction, the people check the mobile phone frequently, uh, 80 times at least per day is 80 times per day. So the people spending a lot of time in videos and these mobile phone, they will get SMS alerts. So if in SMS alert is there, he will either see that what is the message and easily use awareness about the brand and receptive proposal, the customers effectively with better chances to be noticed. Now, again, one more advantage is research, global research. So, SMS service can deliver a business messages across the world to any person who use the mobile. As 650 billion, out of which 300 billion smartphone users, people have a mobile connection in India. See, SMS advertising can play a very crucial role in the marketing strategies. See, this weekend we get this message from Paradise or any companies or milk offers. There's so many SMSs we receive per day regarding the marketing of the products. Saving this, no, you have this kind of points, and if you using this code, you'll get some advantage, price reduction, discount will be available. So like it is there. So opportunities for local business, the local marketers can be target SMS within a specific geographical area to make it very effective. So SMS campaign is a powerful tool for local marketing strategies. So SMS advertising allows the local companies to send time sensitive offer to customers that can drop at any time. So fast to create, so very easy to create, not kind of no person is required and see that no advertisement, no brand numbers will be required. There is no color, there is no just a text message we can send it. So very you can easily. No, cost is also very effective. So works effectively with other marketing channels. So SMS advertising works best in conjunction with email marketing and web push notifications also. Okay. So after that, so we move to email advertising. So email advertising also the company will send. So this is one of these screenshot of email advertising. The company, if the company wants to promote the company products, they're sending this through sending the links through email. So it's a type of marketing performed via email, whereby the receipt has been consented to receive promotional messages for a brand, product, or service. So in this market, the marketer seeks to gain permission from the respective customers and give him an option to opt to before sending emails. If you subscribe, can you subscribe this company email? So they're sending this company product update or discount or new product arrival, all these the advantages of these advantages of email uh, email advertising. So first one is cost effective and very fast. Within seconds, we can send the messages or mails to the lakhs of customers. The business does not require a printing cost or making video cost or tools or all this. Is a very cost effective and very fast. The second advantage or benefit of mail advertising is reach targeted audience through a segmentation. So segmentation, there are so many groups are there. See that the segment can be location wise, geographical wise, stage and sales funnel wise, and gender wise, area wise. If you segregated, so if the company want to give the mail advertisement, these locations, those people having mail account, they only see the company products, right? So target people very easy to identify. It is a permission. It is permission based. So the permission is required, right? The customer has whoever this email has give this consent. Then only the company can send the advertisements. So it is easy to identify the target customers. High ROI, return on investments. So according to data and marketing association, every $1 spent on email advertising is expected to return 32 in revenue. See, it is ROI, return on investment. If you spend $1 and the revenue is increased by $32. So therefore, the email advertising is worthy. The investment, it is increase the company sales and conversation. It is an effective strategy at every phase of the buying processes. However, the less effort to required in this type of marketing, as there are email services like SEM Plus, some others also available. And there are some limitations also there, like see that those people who doesn't have the email account, they can't see the emails, and see that sometimes people they were ignoring this, seeing the company promotional emails also. Like we'll move to other topic. It is after discussion of all these different types of advertising. Like we start with television, radio, print, online. At the same time, we discuss the SMS advertisement and email advertisement. So after discussing all these, advertising appeals and techniques. So advertising appeal, right? We have the company is appealing customer to see the message, to see the content, to see the video, understand the products, and then only the people will buy the products. So, right? How best the companies are creating advertising appeal. So advertising appeal is an approach that use a type of messages intends to influence this way the customer related to what is being sold in order to reach the customer the right appeal. Right appeal, but that appeal uh, need to be most advertising appeals are there. There are different types of there, need based and a factor. The most common uh, appeals under need based, need for something new, need for getting acceptance, need for not being ignored, need for change for old things, need for security, need to become a attractive, etc. Like these are some kind of the different types of appeals. Advertising appeals are there. So emotional, under emotion also see that we can see this personal appeal, social appeal, fear appeal, and humor appeal also there. And see the gender based, the music appeal, and see that how best this music is also adding in our adding this advertisement. So just we can isn't the magic we can say the this company product is there, this company advertisement is there. Uh, scarcity, very simple, rationalist appeal is required, and this client, 5 minute appeal is required, band appeal, knob appeal. So like there are different kind of around 18 type of appeals are there, out of which the company can select the appropriate one and suitable one for their advertising strategies. So after this, uh, we completed these different types of advertisements. After that, we'll move to what we call block number unit number 4. Right, we discussed over right. We discussed so far the types of advertising. The keywords are online, SMS, and outdoor. Also see that outdoor means this company can conduct the events or going for customer houses, giving the product. Right, one-to-one contact is there. Now we move to another topic that is unit number 4 under block 1 of advertising and sales management in our paper. So here we are going to discuss the various topics are there: introduction, significance, advertising campaign, the importance of advertising campaign, the planning advertising efforts, types of advertising campaign, the steps in advertising campaign, issues and challenges in designing advertising campaign, advertising budget, and the factors affecting advertising budget, and what are the different methods of advertising budget allocation? How best the company allocates the budget for advertising? So advertising business process. So this one by one we are going to discuss. The first and foremost is advertising campaign. What is meant by advertising campaign? So advertising campaign is a series of advertising messages that share a single idea, them and them, which make up an integrated marketing communication. So IMC in integrated marketing communication is a platform in which people can group them ideas, beliefs, and concepts into a large media base. So advertising campaign utilizes diverse of media channels over a particular time frame and target identified audience, right? So based on that, we customize that advertisements. So what is the need for advertising campaign? So without advertising, the people doesn't know the product and futures, all this. Exceptional cases, the few companies are there. They won't give this. They won't spend much time, much amount for advertising, like Apple and also this Tesla, and they won't offer this. They just won't spend for amount for this advertising campaign. Okay, their Twitter accounts itself is advertisement. They make a short video, it's also advertisement. Their top, no, company CEOs statement is advertisement. Like, so advertising campaign are built to accomplish a particular object or set of objectives. Such objectives can usually include establishing a brand, rising brand awareness, and aggressize is the rate of conservation of sales. So there are five points which advertising campaign must consider to ensure an effective campaign. Okay, so these integrated communication and these integrated marketing communication, media channels, positioning, this communication process design and touch points. So integrated marketing communications concept under which a company carefully integrates and coordinates many communication channels, delivering clear, consistent messages, right? And media channels, the media channels are very, so far we discussed so many media channels. Uh, Media channels, also known as marketing communication channels, are used to create connection with its target customers, right? Traditional methods also of communications are there, so like newspaper and radios, magazines, television, billboards, telephone, uh, post and door-to-door sales also there in different kind of media channels. So depending upon the age of group or age group or demographic, social media can influence this company overall image. Even the brand has a chance to create an entire social media presence based on around this, right? So with uh, with announcement in the digital communication channels, the marketing communication allows for this possibility of two-way communication, whereas immediate consumer response can be elicited. And digital communication tool includes website, blog, social media, email, mobile, and search engine as a few examples of this digital communication, right? So ultimate is product positioning. The product positioning is a form of marketing that present the benefit of the product to particular target audiences. So product positioning uh, represents several advantages in the advertising campaign, and to this business, individuals that implement it, the positioning can also help this business or individuals realize the customers' exceptions of the products they are willing to purchase from them. So, like, no, this is the process of communication, how the process will move source to encoding, then it moves to channel, then decoding, receiver, noise, and the response, the final is feedback. So starting with source to ending with feedback, see that Honda City waiting to tell this customer and new customer lands the new version. So like so new stage, the next stage is encoding. Like now there is a stepwise uh, the process of the communicating is there, and sensory touch points is also there. Some companies can be giving. So now we move to 4.3, planning for advertising effort. So situation analysis. So the marketing campaign purpose, there is planning is required. So when to give, how to give, and which media can select, and what is the best time for our target customers. They are analyzing this so many factors. The finally they decided giving the advertisement. So like there are also some helping to access the strength and weakness of the products. The situation analysis. The situation is analysis is this uh, precondition for designing advertising campaign, right? So generally, the advertising strategy needs to adopt some changes. All this. So advertising object is required. So why it is important? So advertising, why it is important? What are the objectives are there? And target customer. So who are this understanding the target customer is the precondition for designing an advertising campaign which will have an influence on the buyer behavior. So how this the buyer behavior, because the market need to be classified in terms of consumer instead of products to ensure that the advertising campaign are better situated to this target customer as well as the better impact on the target audience. So slogan and the statement see that some small thing uh, slogans, the idea can change the life. So like we have so many, boost the secret of my energy. So like 2 minutes Mago, 2 minutes Maggie. So taste the thunder, a thumbs up. So like there are so many slogans are there to attract the customer, to attention the customer about the products. And about the product also giving some kind of advertisement and see that USPs, unique selling position of brand intent to be advertised. So media strategy, how the media can be selected. So media scheduling, certain factors to be taken into account before designing a media strategy. So there are times when mass media is effective through to get advertising campaign, pending among the customers and all these. Advertising budgets, advertising budget sets these boundaries within which the advertising campaign need to be designed. And majority of these companies provide budget based on the sales. So how much amount they are going to spend for budget advertisement and how much the sales are increased, right? The revenue is what we call ROI. Huh? investments. So there are different types of media, different types of advertising campaigns are there. So earlier also we discussed, one is print media campaign. So the newspaper, magazine, journals, and flyers, and publishing a book, the wall paintings, bill points. So many different types of media campaigns are there. So it is a very old type of advertising campaign. And there are some earlier also discussed. The print advertising is still a force to know which while deciding. So billboards and hoarding campaign. So this there is a huge crowd faces. There is a billboards and hoarding campaigns also over there. It is a 24/7 and see that Coca-Cola and giving good colors in night times. Whatever the local huge crowd places, the companies they are putting the hoarding. See that GHMC also giving the hoarding. So metro builders will see this hoarding campaign and billboards are there. So this is another type of advertising campaign. Third one is the transit advertising campaign. So transit media sets and overhead uh, and to get employed by enterprise very common to promote their brands. So in fact, one ride to the city center and see that Hyderabad is sometime advertising public transportation media like taxis, trains, and trains and buses. Even at bus stops and at railway station, also you can see this transit advertisement campaign. Right? See, I have seen in so many advertisement metro also. So event management campaign. So companies may sponsoring API matches, campaign also there, events also containing. See that award functions are very popular is IPL cricket matches are conducting the separate offering uh, one day series or test series these companies offer and see that within the stadium there's so many companies, so many advertisements are there. Even the player t-shirt or see so many logos are there. So these event based campaigns are there and the people is their attention and see this company brands and logos, they get awareness and they will interest to buy the products. And also the radio campaign. So radio already we covered in the morning. What is the advantage of radio campaign? And see that FM, radio Michi, see that 99.5 FM, all these are stereo frequency channels. See that it's easily try the customer the cost is very less. And Pullo Pesco campaign, this Pullo unique present outdoor using this trans Polo trusted advertisement, unique way to promote the product services and placing multiple compact and little advertising boards over electric and traffic signal poles. See that wherever traffic signal electric poles, there is the holdings are there, small, in a narrow over long stretch on a road. So this is also one kind of campaign. And the shopping malls advertising, it's also very popular. Shopping mall advertising, if you enter shopping mall, they say that this company offer this kind of percentage or this company arrive a new products. And this is the season for this is for summer discounts or festival discounts. So like the shopping advertising also there in winter in the wherever the empty places that they are also presenting this company advertisements and the people visit the malls not only for this shopping but also seen as the spending some time to uh, browse browse the store and window shopping also there. So placing an advertisement for a product at a shopping mall can be a more effective way. So promoting a new brands and often regarding as a lost uh, ditch advertising attempts also there is. So majority of advertisement would be time sense, including this potential customer make to purchase within the time, thus the marketer can reap immediate benefit from this campaign. Right, advertisement campaign, the specific audience visit, it's and audience and segments. So vary from movie to movie, depending upon the theater advertisement. In between theater also they're giving this before starting the movie or before the break and some of the advertisement also given in the theater advertisement campaign also. So like we have discussed for 8 different types of campaigns, and now we move to steps in advertising campaign. What are the steps in advertising campaign? The first step is appraisal of advertising opportunity. So how we get the opportunity for advertising, right? So has nail H or down. Has there are 5 conditions that point towards this availability of advertising opportunity. Uh, so these conditions, you will see that first one is presence of positive and substance primary demand is required. Scope for products, uh, determination of position is there, subtitle also there, and availability of sufficient funds and presence power, emotional buying motives also required to uh, appraisal for advertising opportunity. Market research, the second one is the market research. So the companies conduct the market research for knowing this segmentation, identifying these target customers, and knowing the right place, the right time, and right customer, and see that the company can do this market research. So what kind of media is required? So which media channel can promote the company products or increase the company product and easily to reach the customer, and see these what are the competitor strategies also, how the competitors are follow, and how best we are how best we will reach the customer as well as possible. So like the market is also very most important, and advertising plan and subsection advertising plan is also required. How you your advertisement and full strategy, informative advertising and preservative advertising, reminder advertising. See that what is the full strategy? Let us discuss this very simple. What is the full strategy of advertising plan? So in which the goal is to get customer to pull the product into this marketing channel by demanding it. So push the companies, the retailer, wholesaler, the retailer, or the salespeople attempt to motive the seller to highlight the products rather than these products of competitors and thereby push the product to customers. So informative advertising. So communication used to create and build brand awareness with the ultimate goal of motivating the customer through this buying cycle to purchase. So preservative advertising, the communication used to motivate customers to take action. Generally, see that occur in this growth and growth and early maturity stage of the life cycle. So reminder advertising. So communication used to remind or promotes repurchases. So it is there. Focus focuses on advertisements, the product focus advertisements, institutional advertisements, public service advertisements also there, social marketing channels also there, out of which the company can focus and a product based institutional approach, right? Public service advertisement also there. So campaigning goals. So earlier also we discussed, very clear is the company want to promote the company sales, and the company product positioning is important, right? So the firm may want to raise overall brand awareness, so launch a new product into a new or an existing market, tend to customer book back your company or left sales in the particular demographic. So budgeting for advertising campaign. So advertisers should have a clear-cut idea of the amount of money they will be permitted to spend on each campaign. The campaign budgets are derived from the advertising budget of businessman, since each company require different design. It's important to know the budget in order to trial the effort, the money available, right? So advertising media plan. So media plan determine this optimum medium and optimum medium, optimum media message combination. All this message creation and placements is also most important, and launching and reviewing advertising the campaign. So this is the last and the critical stage of planning advertising campaign based on this on the result of pre-testing and redesigning the campaign. It is the time to launch the advertisement. So actual work later to start with launching of a new advertisement. So there is a need to give a continuous evaluative monitoring system. So this system will provide this necessary input for making suitable adjustment to the campaign. So there are different ways to understand the reach and frequency and the impact of campaign. Okay. So issues and challenges in designing advertising campaign. So advertising campaign do face many issues and challenges in the designing and the execution. So in majority of the cases, the failure of the company would be a result of these issues and challenges. So limitations imposed by budget. So the company may not spend the much amount. So there is a limitations for imposing budget. And this the second thing is content management and delivered. How best the company can create a content and delivery. So with this abundant of advertisement, more or place. So choosing the right method of message delivery. So message delivery play a critical role to ensuring the success or failure of a campaign. So the reach and frequency of the advertising campaign depends all this and measuring effectiveness and facing the competition. So with the limited resources, it can be thought to keep up with this competition. Advertisers use it to analyze the factors which distinguish the business from the big companies and know that it can offer a more specialized service. Okay. For small business owners, it play to work with sincerity and honest and reliable and commendable service required. So after this 4.7 advertising budget, how the advertising budget will be estimated for country promotional expenditure over a certain period of time. The most important it is the money company will set aside to accomplish its making marketing objectives, right? So advertising budgeting include money for doing advertising research, better creating a mode and printing material, allocation money for advertising media, ensuring proper implementation of this implementation of and implementation ad and campaign, all these. So advertising budget is assigned to build a image and reputation of all these. Okay. So after this, tomorrow we'll continue about these factors affecting the advertising budget. Now I will end here. So far, I'm going to summarize what we discussed today. So today we discussed various types of advertising. So in the last class we were discussed about this television advertising. Today we discussed uh, radio, print media, online, at the same time email advertising, SMS advertising, and at the end we also covered campaigning. What are the factors affecting campaigning? What are the different types of campaigns? So that topic we covered so far, and tomorrow we'll continue this remaining part. Factors affecting advertising budget. Tomorrow we'll discuss. Yeah. Hello. 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 Hello.